Ion never believed that love could fade. He believed it only changed shape. That belief was the reason he stayed. Long after the messages became shorter, the calls became excuses, and her voice stopped sounding like home. He met Alina on an ordinary evening that felt extraordinary only because she smiled at him. It was a small cafe near the university, filled with noise, laughter, and the smell of coffee. She was reading a book, her hair falling over her face, completely unaware that someone across the room was about to fall in love with her silence. Their first conversation was awkward. Their second was effortless. By the third, Ion already knew, this girl would matter to him more than he was prepared for. Alina had a laugh that arrived before her smile. She talked about dreams like they were promises already signed by fate. She wanted to travel, to write, to live a life bigger than the city they were stuck in. Ion listened to her with the kind of attention that comes from admiration, not obligation. He didn't just love her. He chose her, every single day. Their love grew slowly, the way real things do. Late-night walks, shared playlists, messages sent just to say, "Did you eat?" They learned each other's silences, moods, and fears. Ion learned that Alina overthought at night. Alina learned that Ion pretended to be strong when he was hurting. They promised forever without realizing how fragile that word could be. Time moved forward, as it always does. Alina got an opportunity, a job in another city. A better city. A city full of chances. She was excited, glowing with hope, and Ion was proud of her. He hugged her tightly the night before she left, whispering, "Distance won't change us." She whispered back, "Nothing ever will." At first, distance felt manageable. They talked every day. Video calls replaced cafe dates. Emojis replaced touches. Ion adjusted his schedule just to hear her voice before sleeping. Alina sent him pictures of her new life, new streets, new people, new smiles. Slowly, something changed. Replies took longer. Calls were postponed. "I'm tired," replaced, "I miss you." Ion noticed everything but said nothing. He believed love meant patience. He believed understanding was stronger than doubt. One night, he waited 3 hours for a call that never came. The next morning, she apologized. The day after, she forgot again. Ion told himself she was busy. That dreams require sacrifice. That love survives effort. What he didn't admit was how lonely it felt to miss someone who no longer seemed to miss him back. When he finally asked her, his voice was calm but his heart was shaking. "Alina, are we okay?" There was a pause on the line, too long to be harmless. "I don't know," she said softly. Those 3 words hurt more than anger ever could. She said she was confused. That she felt different. That her life was changing and she didn't recognize herself anymore. Ion listened in silence, each word slowly carving a space between them. "Do you still love me?" he asked. "I care about you," she replied. That was the moment he realized love had already started leaving. They didn't break up that day. They just slowly stopped belonging to each other. Conversations felt forced. Compliments felt polite. The warmth that once flowed naturally now required effort, and effort alone cannot save love. One evening, Ion saw a picture on her social media. She was smiling the way she used to smile with him. Beside her stood someone new. "Just a friend," she said. But Ion knew, some smiles don't lie. He didn't confront her. He didn't accuse her. He simply became quieter. Then came the message that ended everything. "I think we should let each other go." No dramatic explanation. No long goodbye. Just a sentence that erased years. Ion stared at his screen for a long time. His hands trembled, but his eyes remained dry. He typed many replies. Deleted them all. Finally, he sent one line. "I hope you're happy." That night, he didn't cry. He broke in silence. Days turned into weeks. Weeks into months. Life continued, but something inside Ion stayed paused. He learned how to smile again, how to function, how to laugh, but not how to forget. He missed her in small moments. When a song played. When rain touched the window. When he wanted to tell someone about his day and realized there was no one waiting to listen. He never hated her. He never blamed her. He just carried the ache of loving someone who chose a different life. One late evening, months later, his phone buzzed. A message from Alina. "I miss you." His heart raced like it had been waiting for this moment. Memories flooded back. Her laugh, her promises, her voice saying his name like it meant something permanent. He stared at the message for a long time. He typed, "I miss you too." Then he erased it. He typed again. Why? Erased. Finally, he locked his phone and placed it face down. Because some loves don't return to heal you. They return to test whether you've healed. Ayan realized something painful but true. She missed the way he loved her, not the responsibility of loving him back. That night, he let her go, not with anger, but with acceptance. He learned that loving someone deeply doesn't guarantee they'll stay. That sometimes, people outgrow the hearts that once felt like home. And that closure doesn't always come from conversations, it comes from self-respect. Ayan still believes in love. Just not the kind that asks you to disappear to be understood. And somewhere in his quiet heart, the love remained. Not as hope, not as pain, but as a memory that proved he once loved honestly. Sometimes, that has to be enough.